Hello kids. So as a part of an NCERT book, we have done the divisibility checks for the numbers 2, for 4, for 5, for 8 and 10. Now there are certain numbers whose divisibility check is not covered in the NCERT book. So I am picking that part from R.S. Aggarwal. So in today's class, what we are going to do is we are going to learn the rules for divisibility check by the number 3, 6, 7 and 11. Okay, so let's start with the divisibility test of a number by 3. So kids, if we have to check that a number is divisible by 3 or not, what we are going to do is we are going to add all the digits of the number, and then we will check that the sum which we have received by adding all the numbers is divisible by 3 or not. If that sum is divisible by 3, that means the complete number is also divisible by 3. Okay, so let's pick one example here. I am picking one example here. So I'm writing here example. I'm taking one number. Let me take one number as 167. So now if I want to check if this number is divisible by 3 or not, what I'm going to do? I will add all the digits of this number. This is 6 plus 1, 7, right? 7 plus 7 will give me 14. And we know that 14 is not a multiple of 3. It is not coming in the table of 3. It's not a multiple of 3. So this complete number 167 is not divisible by 3. Okay, it is not divisible by 3. Now let us take another example. I am taking 64275, the same number which has been taken here. So what we are going to do now? We are going to add all the digits of the given number. So this is 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 7 plus 5. So let's add. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 plus 7 is 19 and 19 plus 5 is 24. So the sum of this complete number is 24, and we know that 24 is a multiple of 3. So since 24 is a multiple of 3, that means this complete number is divisible by 3. Divisible by 3. Okay, so again I'm telling you the same thing. What we have to do is, if we have to check the number is divisible by 3, we are going to add all the number of the digits and we will see if the sum is a multiple of 3 or not, if it is divisible by 3 or not. So if it is divisible by 3, that means the complete number is also divisible by 3. Okay, for 4 we have already done. And so what was the rule of 4? For 4, the rule was we have to check the last 2 digits of the number. If the last 2 digit of the number is divisible by 4, the complete number is divisible by 4. And for 5, the rule was if the last number is 5 or 0, then the complete number is divisible by 5. Okay. Now coming to 6. So kids, the divisibility rule to check with the number 6 is very easy. Since we know 6 has 2 factors, 2 and 3, right? So in order to check if a number is divisible by 6 or not, we will first check if the number is divisible by 2, and then we will check the number is divisible by 3. If the given number is divisible by both 2 and 3, that means the number is divisible by 6 also. Okay, so here they have taken the example of, let's take 42. Okay, I'm taking 42. So what we will do first? First, we will try to see if 42 is divisible by 2. So since we know the divisibility rule for 2 is that the number at the unit place should be an even number. And here we can see that 2 is an even number. So since 2 is an even number, it is divisible by 2. Okay. Now coming to 3. 42. 42 is a multiple of 3, right? It is the multiple of 3. Even if you add it, you will get 6, which is again a multiple of 3. So this number is also a multiple of 3. That means the given number 42 is a multiple of both 2 and 3. It is divisible by both 2 and 3. That means it is also divisible by 6. This is the rule. Okay. So again, I'm telling the rule. The rule to check if a number is divisible by 3 or not is we have to check that the number should be divisible by both 2 and 3. Okay. If the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, that means the number is divisible by 6 also. So consider the scenario where the number is divisible by 2, but it is not divisible by 3. In that case, it will also not be divisible by 6. It has to be divisible by both of them. Okay. So this is the rule for 6. Now coming for the divisibility rule for 7. Divisibility rule for 7. So kids, for the divisibility rule for 7 is little tricky. Okay. Here what we have to do is a number is divisible by 7 if the difference, that is the subtraction between twice the ones digit and the number formed by other digit is either 0 or a multiple of 7. Okay, let's try and understand this. So I'm just giving you one example here. I'm taking the first example only. This figure is given to us. So what they are saying is, first of all, we have to find the twice of the number at the unit place. So twice, what is unit place? This is our unit place, ones place, okay? And the number at the unit place is 4. We have to do twice of the number. So twice of this number will give me 8. Now what we have to do is, we have to subtract this number, the twice of the number at the unit digit, with the rest of the digit, with the number formed by rest of the digit. Now the number formed by rest of the digit here is 680, right? This is the number formed by rest of the digit, and from this number we have to subtract 8. And what is 8? It is twice the number at the unit digit. Now we have to find the difference. So this will give us 672. So if the number, the given number, if this number is either 0 or divisible by 7, then this complete number will also be divisible by 7. This is the rule. So this number is not 0, right? Now what we'll do is, we will check if this given number is divisible by 7 or not. So again, what we can do here is, I can do like this. Okay, this is 7 9 63, then 7 6. This is divisible. Okay, this is divisible here. So kids, here if you also want to check the divisibility by 7 by another method, what you can do is the same thing which we just learned. Now we have this number 672. This is the unit digit, the digit at the one place. We will take the double of this, that is 4, and we will subtract this from the rest of the number, that is 67. Now 67 minus 4 is 63, and 63 is the multiple of 7. So that means this complete number is also a multiple of 7. You can do either ways. You can either do this method or you can also use it. Okay, so this is one example given to us. Now let us take another example. So they have taken another example here, 137. So 137, with 137, what they are going to do, double the number at unit place, that is 14. Okay, and it will be subtracted from rest of the number, which is 13. So this will be something 13 minus 14, or the difference, which is 1. Since this is 1, which is neither a multiple of 7 and nor it's 0, so it is not divisible by 7. Okay. Another example they have given is 1367. What we will do, we will take 7, we will take twice of this, which will be 14. and this 14 will be subtracted from rest of the number, that is 136, which will give us 122, and this 122 is not 0 and neither it is divisible by 7. Okay, so in fact, if we want to check it again using the same method 122, what we can do here is we will take double of this number, which is 8. 12 minus 8, which will give me 4. This is not 0 and not a multiple of 7. It is in fact less than 7. So this number is not divisible by 7. So kids, I hope you understand these three first. Let me again revise these three in order to check. First, if a number is divisible by 3 or not, what we are going to do is we are going to add all the digits of the number, okay, and then we will see that sum is a multiple of 3 or not, whether it is divisible by 3 or not. If that sum is divisible, that means the complete number is divisible, otherwise it is not. Okay, and the same is also mentioned here. Next, we learned 6 here, and for 6, the number is divisible by 6 if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3. Okay, so if the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, then only the number will be divisible by 6. Then we have learned the divisibility test for 7, and for 7 what we have learned is we have to first take twice of the number at unit place and we have to subtract that number from the remaining digits. And if the number, which is the difference, this difference number, if this difference number is either 0 or a multiple of 7, then it is divisible by 7. Otherwise, it is not divisible by 7. Okay, this is done. Next we'll take 9. So for 9 also, the rule is same as that of 3. Here, what we have to do is, if the sum of the digit is divisible by 9, then the whole number is divisible by 9. In the case of 3, if we have to check the divisibility of by 3, what we were doing, we were taking the sum of the digits, and if the sum was divisible by 3, that means the complete number was also divisible by 3. Now for the divisibility of 9, we will see if the number is divisible, if the sum of the number is divisible by 9. If it is divisible by 9, that means the complete number is also divisible by 9. So the example they have taken here is 65403. What we have to do? We have to add all the digits. So the sum of this is 6 plus 5, 11. 11 plus 4 is 15 plus 3 is 18. 18. And we know that 18 is divisible by 3. It is a multiple of 3. So that means the complete number is also divisible by 3. Okay. Next, they have taken 81326. Now what they have done? They have added all the digits, and the sum of these digits is 20. And we know that 20 is not a multiple of 9. It is not divisible by 9. So the complete number is also not divisible by 9. Now let us take some number. Let us take 8164. Okay, and try and see. So we will do 8 plus 1 plus 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. 8 plus 1 is 19. So this is 19. And we know that 19 is not divisible by 9, right? It is not divisible by 9 completely. So that means it is not this complete number is not divisible by 9. Okay. So the rule is simple. The last what we have here is the divisibility rule for 11. So kids, to understand this, first I'll tell you one thing, and that is what are the odd and even places in any number. Okay, so I'm taking any number. Let's say I'm taking 7, 6, 2, 4 and 3. This is the number given to me. Now I have to identify what are the odd places and what are the even places. Okay, so we know what are the odd numbers. They are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and even are 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. Similarly, it goes to the places also. In this number, the very first position, that is the number always start from the unit place. So the very first position, this will be ones place, this is odd place, this one is even place, then this is at third position and 3 is a odd number again, even number again, odd number again, and so on. Okay, so the first position is odd, second is even, and again it is going to repeat. Now coming to the rule to check the divisibility by 11. So it says a number is divisible by 11 if the difference of sum of the digit in odd places and the sum of the digit in the even places is a multiple of, is either 0 or a multiple of 11. So if I take example of this number, let us first identify the sum of the digit at odd number and sum of the digit at even number. I am writing the odd number first. Here I have 7 plus 2 plus 3, which will give me 12. Okay, and at even I have 6 and 4. 6 plus 4. These are the sum of the digit at odd place, sum of the digit at even place. Now what we have to do is we have to find their difference. Difference will be 12 minus 10. What we are doing here? We are finding the difference of the numbers, of the sum of the numbers at odd place and the sum of the number at the even places. Difference is 2. Now the difference, it should either be 0 or it should be a multiple of 11. It is not 0, it is not a multiple of 11 also. So that means this number is not divisible by 11. Okay. Now let us take one more example here. I am taking this number 863423. Okay. 863423. So first thing what we are going to do here is we have to find the odd and the even places. The first one is odd, even, odd, even, odd, and even. Now we have to find the sum of the numbers at odd places. So we have 6, we have 4 and 3. 6 plus 4 plus 3, which is 13. And now we are going to find the sum of the digit at even place. So this is 8 plus 3 plus 2. 8 plus 3 plus 2. This is 13 again. Now what we are going to do? We are going to find the difference of these two. 13 minus 13, which will give us 0. And we know that if this difference is 0 or a multiple of 11, then that number is also a multiple of 11. So since it is 0, that means this complete number is a multiple of 11. Okay. I hope this is clear, kids. Please revise these rules. Try to do these examples at home. Okay. And if you face any issues in them, please email me. And these all things should be very, very clear to you. We are going to use them in the next chapters also. Okay. So this is the end of this class and I will see you with the R.S. Aggarwal exercises of these chapters starting from the next class now. Okay. Thank you.